Просто пару минут настраиваем стрим Чанский и ждем Devstream 155 в 20 по МСК. Всем привет, с вами Сабу, это Warframe в 2021 году. И всем привет. Квешен. Здорово, Димон. Как дела? Так. Все быстренько настрою эту превьюху, блин. Так. Warframe. Nintendo, привет. Как дел? Назову это как-то, блин. По Шурику. Devstream сегодня будет. Хочу вот, чтобы мы посмотрели вместе. Покажут нового Warframe, я так понимаю. Я не знаю, как он называется. Женский Warframe. И стихия вода у него. И наконец-то Devstream. И это последний, по-моему, Devstream перед Тенаконом. Блин, дождь фигарит. Так. Сегодня у нас 31 мая и завтра уже 1 июня. А у нас дубарь, блин. И дождь. Warframe. Самый лучший день был массовый взрыв пукана в доте. Массовый взрыв пукана. Сегодня? Да, дождь. Радуга — это хорошо. Вот только вот сильный ливень идет. Вот у нас сейчас. Дождяра. Дождино. Полчаса назад бомбил. Нидус. Чего, бля? Сейчас я быстро надо вести это дело. Ваш аккаунт, доступ с нового компьютера. Да нихера это не снова. Нет.
Ordis has been getting tired of waiting. Waiting patiently for your return, operator.
50% скидка на платину.
Messages in your inbox, operator.
Здорово.
They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Если ты хотел бы получить скин Локи Верф, шлем Локи Верф и Warframe Локи, тогда все это твое бесплатно. Как бесплатно? Почему бесплатно? Несомненно, дружище, ты присоединишься, все снаряжение произведешь настоящий фурор. Скоро спрашиваю, где можешь раздобыть снаряжение класса Верф? Таким образом, продолжение первый этап моего бизнес-плана. Ну что, договорились, ты, что все спрятано в бездне. Там, где никто, кроме тебя, это достать не может, просто перейди по ссылке ниже, чтобы начать его поиск. Примечание, это предложение доступно не для всех регионов. Получить в браузере. Ну давай, получить в браузере. Рава, привет, как дела? Что это такое? Claim. Loki Very Bundle. Tenocon 2021. In-game контент Верф отеля Сандана. Скин на избавитель. In-game контент Tenocon бонус сет. Claim now. Loki very well. Become a Prime member to claim. Понимаю. Понимаю. Как Крис говорит. Понимаю. Прайм доступ. У кого Прайм доступ, тот может забрать. Прайм доступ. Плюс там привет. 8 по МСК начинается Devstream, так что будем смотреть. Восемь по МСК. Можно вылазку пройти. Это потому что я удалял Warframe. Это потому что я удалял Warframe, когда ты заново устанавливаешь Warframe. Мейсон, привет. Оно тебе пишет подтвердить твою почту. И оно на твою почту код вводит. Тебе надо ввести с твоей почты код. И ты типа вставляешь и все. Подтверждаешь почту свою. Вот так вот. Мейсон, привет. Жаль, что не Локи Прайм. Так это Прайм доступ надо. Жаль, что не Гара Прайм.
Operator, my foundry system has completed a build.
Да Локи Прайм такой же, как и Локи. Локи Прайм. Локи Прайм я на день рождения собрал себе. Локи Прайм. Одинаковые. Реально. Ну, чуть-чуть сильнее. Чуть-чуть. Октавия. Ева. А куда идти-то? Тень Савагота. Жаль, что не Локи. Ладно, погнал я дальше аниме смотреть. А Devstream придешь смотреть? 8 часов. Через 20 минут.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Какое аниме? Аниме. Nintendo не... Некий наушный акселератор смотрю. Наушный акселератор. Котя. Так, посмотрим, что есть события, квесты, сигналы тревоги, резня, разрыв, оборона. Банч Прайм. А вот Гару Прайм, Мейсон, как Гару Прайм фармить? Вот Гару Прайм надо фармить, блин. Платку собирать. Блин, контроллер подключил.
The injector for as long as possible to ensure maximum damage. Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Mic drop.
You found a fissure.
Вспоминаю
Look
скиллы.
out for reactant.
Приключения Савагота. Глеб, бред. Это по-грузински ты написал. Это грузинский язык. По-моему. Или тайландский. Либо тайландский, либо грузинский. По-моему, тайландский. Тайландский, по-моему. Да, Nintendo. Глеб Андреевич. Как дела? Devstream 8 по МСК начинается. Ну, пока дуркую эти релики как это? Открываю. Открываю релики. Ну, что пошел? Армянские? А, да? А я думал, что похож на грузинский. И... Отлично. Зачет по астрономии на отлично. Ну да. Сколько? 1000 часов в Destiny и 2000 часов в Warframe. Конечно, по астрономии отлично будет. Все планеты открыты, говори. У меня остальной путь весь пройден, блин. Астрономию на 200 баллов знаю. Все личей пофармил. Астрономия 12 баллов. Райдер вообще летает, блин, в другую галактику, блин. В Elite Dangerous. Летел вообще в другую, в туманность. В другой туманности. Он уже капитан далекой галактики. Далекого, предалекого. Да шучу я, блин. Понимаете вы шуток. Отечественных. Так, сейчас меня завалят. Блин, соло тяжело. Даже моим этим дяденькой. Какие? Арктурга и Бетельгейзе. Бетельгейзе. Шашлычок с гренир. О, да.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Да ну его в баню, блин, в соло тут стоять, блин. Антараса, Сириуса, Альтаира и тоже не видать. Антарас с дракон с Линейджа? Lineage 2, Антарас. Блин, я один раз был на Антарасе. И один раз на Баюме и Valley of Saints. Tower of Insolence. Да, линейку куда-то играл. Монастырь of Silence. Да где эти ваши созвездия Альфа Велопласа? Я знаю созвездие в Геншине. Да у меня все созвездия открыты, блин. Вы чё? Да я все созвездия на Делюка открыл, да? Вы чё гоните мне? Чё вы мне втираете, блин? У меня все арты, блин, собранные. Она такая, чё? Ладно, садись, я вижу, что ты знаешь. Садись, 5 тебе автоматом ставлю. Я вижу, что у тебя арты все собранные, блин. Прокачанный аккаунт, давай. Я тебе автоматом ставлю, блин. Ой. Как? Ладно, посмело. А, еще одна банда пришла. Имбашаду. Имбашаду. Вот это вот точно про имбашаду. Фамцумир. Сволочи. Опа. Come back anytime. Ну, всех созвездий на Делюка я не знаю, но знаю наизусть созвездие на Чичи. Нормально. Мне надо помощь друга. Помощь Тенну.
Attack us, and we'll counter.
Когда это, блин, катка закончится уже? Ух ты! Он даже так умеет. Ого, аж улетел куда-то. Мейсон, помогай, спасай. Ладно, я закончу фарм, гречи, не забегу в варп. Даймонд. Спасибо, Глеб. Давай. Как скоро Devstream, 8 часов. Через 10 минут Devstream, Даймонд. Мейсон, все, уже не надо, уже сейчас скоро Devstream будем смотреть. Ну, или вы будете смотреть и играть. А, ну да, я не придет. Devstream будем смотреть. А потом будем опять играть. Ну, или вы будете играть все равно. Отпадаем тут. Свои эти... Какой клэм? Нет тут никакого клэма. Клэм ушел в запой. Фас. Клэм. Не-не-не, я буду твой рестрим смотреть. Ну, интересный совогод. Я просто в соло никогда не играл. Это первый раз, наверное. Не, я обычно иду на открытие реликвий с кем-то. А тут такое. Для меня это непривычно. Не, ну я честно говорю. Я обычно с пати играю. Даже с рандомом. Немножко стрельновато. Вай. Чё?
Many things have been taken from us, it's true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
Ух ты, блин. О, так он бессмертный, блин. Он бессмертный. Куда? Опа! Просрался. А я нехер в соло ходить, блин. Вот так. Ибо нефиг. Вот так. Какого хера поставил? Публично надо было ставить. Олень. Так, 5 минут еще.
Grenier galleons kicking up dust all the way from Venus to Pluto. Watch your backs, people.
Watch your back, people, motherfucker. Да 5 минут я не успею ничего сделать. За 5 минут. Сейчас пока выйдем. Да, Гара. Гара у нас доступна, но Мейсон в Warframe. Там 5 минут. 5 минут. Тенокон. 2016. Тенокон. Ну, уже, наверное, продают билеты на Тенокон. Тенокон Лив. Ну. Ждем еще пару минут, скоро Devstream будет.
So it's into the void now, me girls and me boys from mother's hands we go.
Там буквально 3 минуты. Вот скоро Devstream.
Then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters, you so wise and true, when it's my time to go, won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
Restream.
Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, Today we sail on the solar rail, for there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss, then it's fast for the mist, till we're all sleeping in the cold below.
Hello. Restream. It started? About 3 minutes. About 3 minutes. Три минуты. Давай посмотрим ролик Гары.
Of all our sleek gargoyles, our void-born masquerade, how to honor the one who volunteered willingly, knowing the truth, whose little act of courage twinkled like a petty Ayatan before our golden indifference. And Nihil cried, "Glass her for her presumption," until the arches rang with laughter. So be it. I shall encase you in crystal most fine, that the purity of your stigmatization might shard the sunlight itself. The unbroken Gara.
Now available in a Warframe com. It's very cool Gara. It's nice. Nice armor. Октавию. Ну, Октавию мы видели, Октавию. Сейчас. Сколько еще? Скоро. А это Локи за Прайм, Twitch Prime. По-моему, это Сандана с этого... Да, прикольно. 40 секунд. Такая музыка таинственная, как эльфы. Эти пикси. Кстати, последний Devstream до TennaCon. Last Devstream till TennaCon 2021. Как прикольно сделано. кажется, эта музыка напоминает музыку...
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Бокал.
to our 155th
Hello,
Devstream.
Rebecca.
We come to you from the comfort of our homes
Chill
yet
off,
again.
Scott.
This will be about a year and 2 months of doing Devstreams from home, but nevertheless, here we are.
How many at home streams?
This is our 15th home stream.
15 home streams.
It's been a lot.
Oh.
And I do see some people
15.
in chat that said this is their first Devstream, so we should introduce
Oh,
ourselves.
sorry.
It's going to be very difficult.
Sorry, you're about to see.
Yeah, the chaotic energy of a Monday dev stream
Ah,
is going to
не
be
знаю.
very difficult to match for many years to
Is
come.
there any energy on Monday though?
That's the problem. Like, it's going to be...
Yeah.
Первый стрим в понедельник, кстати.
It'll be a mercy. We have an hour, maybe more, probably more. We have... I say this every frickin' time, but, like, we got stuff to do. And we have an hour-ish plus to do it. And I'll be trying to navigate all the things. My name's Rebecca, and I'll be somewhat hosting with my esteemed guests. Of course, Steve, we'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Steve. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Jeff.
Oh, hi, I'm Jeff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
It sounds like you're like saying goodbye, but and
I'm Scott.
and you may or may not get pulled away during the course of the
I
stream.
am. I'm at home schooling kids.
Manager,
IT professional.
That's okay. We'll make it through. And
he's absent.
yeah, so this is a Monday
Main
dev stream
manager.
just because we wanted to, we wanted to do one dev stream a month, and Monday was the last day in May, and we had some things
Just
we
had
wanted
to
to
squeak it in.
we had to squeak it in. And yeah, I see that people may not know how drops work or what the scoop is for prizes and stuff. So what will happen for the next hour is if you're watching with your linked Twitch account, so that means that your Warframe account and your Twitch account are linked, you'll be able to get one Requiem mod. Which one is it is going to be a matter of fate deciding, but we have a Requiem mod grab bag up, so maybe you'll get Netra, maybe you'll get Loke, I don't know. It'll be up to the Kuva gods or Steve's Warframe mug to decide. And yeah, you'll have a chance to get one. Which one is it? I don't know, but that'll be that. And then after the stream, we have a house, gift of the Lotus Alert, the one and only, where you'll have two options. You can play them both if you've got the skills, but you, regardless of your platform, if you're on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or PlayStation, you'll be able to get the Sevagoth in action glyph and an Oricum Catalyst blueprint. So these alerts will be live starting at 3 o'clock, all platforms. So make sure you grab those. You got to get them. And I accidentally cut to thanks for watching, so it's like your goodbyes were so...
Yeah, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, you
And
did.
so what happened to Sheldon?
I know, they've noticed
the,
it's gone.
the last I heard was 33 feet of terror. That's the last text I got from him. I think he rented an RV and took his family somewhere.
He's like trying to find a legal campsite.
I think he's probably still trying to back it out of like an A&W or something, you know?
He's trying to drive as far away from Leafs fans as possible to just be as isolated as he can in the upcoming Game 7.
Has to be out of the country for Game 7.
Yeah, he's getting as far away from Jeff,
anxiety.
who is a Canadians fan, as possible. So we had to separate them.
out of them on stream.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
We're already punching above our weight, so...
Because we have no Sheldon?
Yeah.
Шелдона нету. Вот, Шелдона нету.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, we'll go through... I see a lot of people doing !Gara Prime, and that will take you to the cinematic trailer voiced by Ballas, which we released for the Gara Prime. Access that launched last Tuesday. Yeah. You can so, Jeff, we got a Gara Prime video out.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I think we're going to commit to doing these regularly now. We found a good kind of working relationship with the multimedia team. Tim does a really good job at capturing gameplay footage, and people who have been around for a while kind of maybe see reused stuff here and there. And then I think we found the time that we can really handle doing the intro and the ending as custom.
Awesome.
And it works great with the writers. They kind of got the Ballast feel now, and Max is a champ and always kind of jumps in when we need them. So yeah, I feel good. I think we got a really good pipeline for these. So
very sparkly.
TennoCon fan art cosplay.
Yes, it is
Art
a
show
highly
for
anticipated Prime Access. It is live, and we will be giving one away at the
Я не
end
видел,
of the
TennoCon
stream.
продается
So don't
уже
go anywhere. We'll
эти
also do a whole
билеты?
bunch of 1,000 Platinum prizes.
Ticket for
But
TennoCon.
also, what's super exciting for a little milestone is the
Warframe.
subreddit actually reached 500,000 subscribers
500,000
this weekend.
subscribers.
So
That's amazing.
if you subscribe to our Warframe, the mods there are going to be doing one mini event a week. So we have 5 weeks of little activities that you can be eligible to win some sweet prizes for. So if you are a member of the subreddit, head on over and join in the fun. It's a pinned post that you can participate in one per week. So that's super cool to see that the subreddit has.
Are they also losers or
like registered losers? Is that where we're going right now, Steve?
Sorry, that's an old reference.
Don't you usually make cakes for these kind of milestones, though?
Cake?
Yeah, or like burn something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
it's
what am I
hard
gonna
for
do?
me.
I don't think my
You can
insurance.
see fireworks if you want.
Oh.
I got
Yeah,
like
how'd
half a
that-
box
how'd
of
that work
sketchy
out?
fireworks.
Yeah, how'd the unmarked fireworks work out for you, Scott?
Not good.
Oh, interesting. So you want me
How's
to
it
have?
going through your
I
day?
got pegged in the leg.
And you think I would be good around these explosives of unmarked?
Yeah.
Scott literally has a wound in his leg that he
А что
showed
это у
us
него,
a
градусник
picture
или
of
ручка?
from
Oh,
a
boy.
firework firing into his
boy.
leg. Yeah.
I will gladly accept your
Just-
box of explosives at your earliest convenience.
So we could do that maybe for 500,000. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll explode some stuff. That sounds good.
А где у Ребекки наушники?
Any
I'll
objections?
drop them off.
Great. I look forward to it. Wow, this is going to be great.
Expired, unmarked.
А, маленькие.
Well, they're not. They're just not in English.
Беспроводные.
That's fine. I can.
Fine.
All right, let's do our first platinum
not
prize. We're going to give away 1,000 platinum to a very lucky Tenno, and then we're going to continue going through housekeeping.
Reach.
And oh,
Why
okay.
can my
This is a very long name. The first 1,000 platinum goes to
платки
why
выиграл.
can't my name be Kempfer? I don't know what this means. Why can't my name be
That's very
Kempfer?
nice.
Congratulations on your 1,000 platinum. I hope that's not
Congratulations.
inappropriate, but Kempfer, or what should we say, why can't my name be Kempfer? Congratulations on your 1,000 platinum. Message us. and we'll-
That's not a Mindhunter reference, is it? I'm trying to think of where that name's from.
I have no idea.
То
I
есть
have no idea.
Глеб,
Okay,
то
so
есть я на телефоне.
okay, so if you're looking at the
1,4
bottom bar,
миллиона
we have a
фолловеров.
rotation of exclamation mark
спасибо.
callouts for y'all. One of them is
Пойдем
new
потом фармить
added
Гару.
today, exclamation mark fan
Дарлота
merch.
сделаем.
And what this actually is
После
we
стрима.
are doing a fan
Дарлота
merchandise
с,
policy that we launched today in English. Other languages will follow. So
Смотри,
what
как
that
русская,
means
тоже
is if
такую
you've
хочу.
ever found yourself like making like a
Кружечка, смотри, какая у Стива.
one-of-a-kind print, or perhaps
Cup of tea.
you
Pillow.
a pillow, like
Warframe.
like a body pillow
Cup.
or something.
Like a body pillow.
Gara Prime body pillow.
Whatever it is, we now have a
Merch.
policy to help you
Nice merch.
understand what you can just sell to Warframe fans. So this is
Футболка,
something
по-моему,
that we
50
took
баксов
inspiration
стоит.
from a few of the developers that are starting to do things
Но
like this, and we wanted to make
доставка
sure that
100 баксов.
all fan artists
Канады.
know what is and isn't allowed when it comes to using
ну,
something
может
like
быть,
Etsy
дешевле
to sell
найти.
something that they've personally made. So I think there was a player that made this like crazy custom fan art deck of cards and they didn't know what to do with it. So this policy will help you. So if you do exclamation mark fan merch, you can get a hold of
Fan
the
merch.
policy just so you can kind of walk yourself
Можно
through
купить на
how you can
сайте
start up your own little
Warframe.com.
Etsy shop or something else. The TLDR of it
Merch.
really is you can't use mass-produced websites that like someone prints and sells your stuff for you. It needs to be stuff you've made. So yeah, take a look at that. I am very excited for this. Thanks to Corey and Charlie on the team and everyone else for working on putting this together.
And I get a discount as well. That's also part of the policy, right?
Part of the policy is that if Steve
по-китайски.
Sinclair buys your stuff, you have to give him a discount. Actually, no. Charge him double.
Хиличурском,
No.
да.
Yes.
Not fair.
I think it is. Steve pays double for any fan merch, in my opinion. You don't agree?
Not at all.
Oh, and speaking of merch,
Я не против пофармить
the
Гару,
day
но
is
реликов
coming
нет.
where our
Надо
TennoCon
достать
merch
как-то.
launch will
Так,
be
а где
occurring, which
релики?
is happening with TennoCon itself. We'll have a whole bunch of new merch for sale.
TennoCon, we're doing that
А
again?
релики в синдикате
And we have-
покупаются.
So
У
we
тебя
got
ж
lots.
Feeling so relaxed. and I
Синдикат
was, like,
прокачанный.
outside,
Я видел Машка
got both
говорил в
going through my
синдикате.
beard.
Можно эти.
Yes. Flowers
Really?
blossoming.
Okay, that's quite enough from
You're gonna
you.
go in someone's RV.
Yeah, charge Steve triple for fan merch now. Every.
Alright.
All right. So we have a whole bunch of new merch launching at
Twitch drop.
TennoCon, which is July 17th.
Mod grab back.
Last Devstream, you saw the cute little Kuberdon Here he is in all
Блин,
his
Twitch Drop
glory.
надо зайти,
I love
потому
this
что там будет
stop
мод
motion.
Requiem.
Isn't it cute?
Давай.
Yeah.
На Twitch.
I want it
then
to
if-
come alive. Yeah.
We also have Paubers.
Hilarious.
Я захожу на Twitch,
Right?
потому что там Twitch
So
Drop,
cute.
короче,
We also
мод
have
Requiem дадут.
for those of you who have stepped up your Noggle game, we have the Excalibur Noggle coming as
Не
well.
знаю,
Perhaps
какие
you had the
конкретно,
Clem
но-
one from days past, but Excalibur is coming. And for those of you who believe that Sevagoth is the best Warframe, which you'd be right, we are doing a Sevagoth shirt. So this is going to
Sevagoth.
be a t-shirt that you can buy with this
Получите
art on it, with
Requiem мод.
Sevagoth, with Shadow Sevagoth. All of it's going to be there, looking pretty edgy and incredible.
Warframe
for your
активирует дроп
wish
для
some of my
сообщества.
metal
Смотрите
band
трансляцию
t-shirts.
30
Right?
минут, получите
Super metal.
награду.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, this is
Смотрите
for
на
the
Twitch
prog rock metal fans
трансляцию
out there. This
параллельно
shirt.
И
Surely will be one that you
получите
don't want to
мод
miss. Milton
Requiem.
That's me. Hey.
Jeff! I'm buying one. Steve's buying one. That's two right there.
Man,
Привет,
almost
Ванечка.
there.
Metal fans are the only ones who buy music.
Ah,
anymore,
Mason,
so
Mason.
Come on. We're legit.
Savagod.
Okay, all right. Well, isn't
Ah,
that
Mason
interesting?
Wagner.
Okay, so that's all. I'm just making sure I got all my housekeeping in order here. And so far, of course, we do have a Discord that you can join. You just saw it on the bottom
Слил
ticker there.
репутацию на
Join our
покупку
Discord.
модов
We
для
give aways. There's a
Мейсона.
great group there that you can.
Слил
Devstream
репутацию
always
на
has, like,
покупку модов для
horrible
Мейсона.
face moment that they try and turn into an official emoji on our Discord. So guys,
Но
try and keep it
в синдикатах продают
like emoji
реликвии.
free today.
Я у Машки
There's a few
видел
Scott stairs,
видео.
and I think you're gonna add another
Как
one.
типа легче Гару
All right.
I'm
реликвии
really bad with my
получить.
face.
Join the club, my
I'm
friend.
really bad with my face.
Yeah,
That's
not a good face.
Highly esteemed.
He's not good at first impressions.
Or that either.
that's like a thing a Napoleon Dynamite would say. I'm really bad with my face.
А ничего, что
There you
придумал.
go. More like really good. People are telling I'm really bad with my face. It is a mood. Chat says it's a mood. All right. So we have
Ждем,
a pile of
покажите новый
gameplay and a
Warframe.
pile of assets to show today. Let's get started.
Сава
We
год
showed
это
I'll just do a quick
концепт-арт
recap
какой-то.
of last Devstream, in which we kind of, told y'all that the Sisters of
Sister
Parvos
of
update is our
Parvos.
next major update coming for Warframe. Sisters of Parvos is going to have all this, which is the
Опа.
sort of the big list of things
Это
coming
с-
in this update, which include
Deluxe на Ember
Ureli,
или чё?
Sisters of Parvos is the new gameplay system, new Voidstorm
Yareli.
rewards, Kuva Lich improvements, Kuva weapons,
Yareli.
Ember Deluxe number 2, Steel Path,
Yarik.
Ward editions, Syndicate
Yareli,
armor,
new
emotes,
Warframe.
Rank 10 command, which we
Sister
didn't tell you
of
what that was,
Parvos.
but we will this stream, and much more.
New
So today is
Voidstorm.
going
we
to be.
leaked the Loke for the rank 10
Кува
anyway.
Lich
Did we?
Improvement.
Yeah, we did.
So
Нормально.
we kind of told them.
Yeah, okay, we can just start with that then. So, the rank 10.
Три новые оружки
position
Кувы.
gameplay here, just to
Три new
have
Kuva
some
weapon.
activity in the background.
Ember Deluxe. Это Ember.
you were.
Ember Deluxe.
Oh! I just don't know if it's going to be pre-processed. But yeah, actually,
Новые
also coming
награды
is the
для
Hero Alt
Остального
Helmet.
пути. Это кто такой? Это Харроу.
Jeff, you had this
Вау,
last
прикольно.
stream, and we can confirm
Это
it all
Harrow.
ready to go.
It's all good.
Офигенный.
This is our first of many Scott departures this stream, so we'll just move on, deal with it.
It's Warhammer 40k kind of style, eh? It's so
Oh,
cool.
totally.
Yeah, I love that.
Right. So if you for the command intrinsic, it always kicks off with ticker. Ticker's where you go to hire your crew,
Куда
or you can
пропал
use your
этот
converted
Scott?
glitches. Rank 10 is going to give you elite crewmates. So what this means is stronger
Elite
crewmates become available
crewmates.
for recruitment from ticker. And what makes these crewmates stronger comes down to the stats, and they have traits. So a trait could be something like based on their best skills. So between gunnery, piloting, engineering, repair, and survivability, they're going to have a trait associated with the best of those. And it's going to be something that you'll want to check back if you want different traits. But for an example, the gunnery, your elite crew could have a chance to have 50% more damage with Levan weapons, 50% more damage with Vidar weapons, or 50% more chance with Zetki weapons. So you're going to want to look for the traits that kind of go with your particular Railjack loadout. If you prefer the Zetki weapons, you'll want an elite crew with that trait. And then, depending on which stat is the highest, things like survivability, you'll be able to get a crew member with the trait of killing an enemy heals all nearby allies by 500, or when taking near lethal damage, it activates a
А этот
protective
ранг
shield.
тяжело
So the
поднять
survivability will
до
increase
9-го, до
dramatically with
10-го,
this shield that will
до
go up
элитки.
for this particular trait.
Элитка
So you'll be able to
Crewmates.
get crew that are more either durable or better gunners, depending again on the trait that Ticker has for you at a given time. So there you go. Your Loke spoiler, Steve.
Look, spoiler.
I love it.
Excellent.
I love
So
it.
any other looks?
It's not a spoiler or a leak. It's more like a preview.
It's a preview. It's
кино можно
the
брать.
best of plans for a preview.
Иерусалим.
It's like when you see the the beginning of
шлем
the movie
похож на
trailer
крестоносца.
nowadays. You see the whole
Иерусалим.
trailer summary, and then the trailer comes.
На крестоносца похож, да. И первый, что
Very,
пришло,
very
это
good.
про Иерусалим.
Fair enough.
Да, я
all
тоже
right,
подумал
our
про
last
крестоносца.
Devstream as well, we talked about the
Что-то похож на
with the
Паладина.
Sisters of Parvos, we are going to be updating the
Paladin
Kuva
такой.
liches as well, including, and this is the first look at the Kuva Heck.
Оба.
So if you
Kuva
are
Heck.
this is really for Megan, the Heck lover.
Kuva
But
Heck.
we have the Kuva Heck coming, and then of course the Kuva Grappler
Для Меган.
is coming, as well as the Kuva
Yes.
Czar. So these are the three weapons. We have a first look at the Kuva Heck today.
Or the Grenier, yeah, like expanding
Kuva
their stuff.
Heck.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
You'll be and this one has a custom decal that says something in Grenier. I got a little sneak peek at that, but we'll let the
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that.
yeah, the little lore translators can figure out what it actually
Bioshock
says.
do not use, or is it something
Oh boy.
more on brand?
It's more on brand. Thank you for the 2013 PTSD. Appreciate it. And oh man, there is a lot to go through today. So that is coming with the Kuva expansion, as well as some just general improvements as well. But actually, I don't know if we should just go like right to Yoreli, or if we I know what we'll do. Do you guys feel like you're held hostage for my choices
Yeah,
today?
I don't know. That's usual.
Feeling whiplash.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
know
we were
the
going to
deal.
go more into liches, but it's cool. Let's do what you want to do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Okay. We're going to talk about clans. As far as clans go in Warframe, we've had, since the rise of the Warlord update, which I believe was update 8, we added clans to the game. And clans have had their own chat channel, and over time, the dojo got more robust. We used to do a lot of clan events, and clans have essentially never been able to recruit in-game other than in recruiting chat. So you go to recruiting chat, you'll post, like, join the Elite Guardians clan, we're top-ranked clan, and if that message goes by, someone may never get a chance to join in clan. The great thing about recruiting chat is you're online, so you can invite people that are interested. But we are going to be going a bit further with clan recruitment in-game. So we're going to just elevate the system a little bit to have clans that are interested in recruiting have a dedicated system and space to do so. So what this looks like is the following. The first thing you'll notice is that Maru, in her somewhat damaged relay, is interested in getting some resources from the Tenno in exchange for using her clan ad board. So what this will look like this is all just placeholder stuff. This is just to show y'all. Why do I keep saying y'all this stream? Never again.
Advertising your
I don't know. It's over for me. I'm never doing that
active
again.
community of
Yeah.
Tenno.
So this is going to be a way
help
for
you
you
run missions,
to
complete
secure a
dojo,
spot to
research
advertise
projects
your
and
clan.
work towards
So
building
this would be the
ultimate
starting
base.
screen, and it can Maru
У
can
меня
tell you a
Хару
little
на
bit about
стороне
what she's
бобра.
doing, and then you'll be able to edit your clan advertisement, which will of course will have a cool Warframe name. This
Добра.
is just for proof of concept and everything, what the system's going to be built on.
Бобра тоже нормально.
You know, you can say your clan is in it for the meme runs or whatever you want. Maybe your clan only wants people that like anime, whatever. Or you just Excalibur players only. You have to be Excalibur to join this clan. Whatever it is, you'll be able to do some toggles to highlight your clan's interests. Perhaps it is endurance runs or it's dojo decorating. And then players who are looking for a clan at the search clan level will be able to see what clans are available for them. So if they're looking for Clantastic, because they have low mastery rank requirement, beginner friendly, they're in the mountain clan tier, wherever it may be, they'll be able to start looking for clans to join. So this is something that again is going to be based upon Maru. There will be a resource cost associated with posting your Maru clan recruitment, and yeah, it will come down to clans that are really active, looking to grow, and players will be given the option to join these clans, the ones that are there with their spot on the ad board, which will have a limited amount of ad boards because we can't explode our database with every clan in the game wanting to post, but there will be a system. You'll be able to repost your ad, and it'll be down to how committed your clan is to advertising to get a spot.
And you're paying Maru.
You're paying Maru.
All right, cool.
She's making
is yours going to say vampires only? Like, what's your sort of Castlevania-esque.
Yeah, she dressed, I think, just in a way to promote her own
You're
brand.
looking a little Castlevania today, so I'm
Yes.
thinking it's not an
Castlevania
accident.
today.
It will only be, my clan will be for vampires only. And Scott, you showed up just as we said that, so maybe you want to join?
I'm pale enough to be.
Lost
Open
Boys.
the garage shop there.
Excellent.
Garage door, open it up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
get some sun in there. Okay, cool. Someone says good news for their boo. JoJo boys only. Perfect.
JoJo boys only.
Chad has my back. Chad has my back. They know. They know.
I feel like you'd probably have a lot of themed clans if you could.
Me personally, or just the community? Oh well, yeah, I know. But yes. All right. So we'll maybe do a question or two now that everyone's here. See what we got. Oh, here's one. Actually, Scott, this is one that we can probably talk about. But from P. Silviera, what happened to modular Arcwing?
Сейчас, если я пропущу что-то. Сейчас скоро Ярели,
Oh,
я
did
подозреваю,
Red
будет.
Oh, Rev Freeze?
Скоро.
Rev
I
Freeze?
You
No, I
had a
didn't.
meat
I'm
freeze?
doing-
На записи можно.
I'm not frozen. I'm not frozen.
Yeah. What,
Chad, am I
what-
Тоже, я на
You
телефоне.
want to try again? What happened to Arcwing? What?
Смотрю,
What
на
happened to
телефоне ж
modular
можно смотреть.
Arcwing?
На компе и
what
на
happened to
телефоне
modular
смотрю.
Arcwing? It is pretty far along in development. I think it's more finding the time and the right spot to finish it up.
Gotcha. So not Sisters
Not
of Par-
gone,
It's not gone.
and I don't think it's not Sisters of Parvos. No.
All right. Sounds good. I think actually there's a question right below this one, quite literally consecutively, and this is a matter of making a priority. Sevek7 asks if there's any progress on ranged versus melee balancing, and that actually took priority over the modular Arcwing.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
why the modular Arcwing stuff
Yes.
is not ready, because Sisters of Parvos were aiming to do some of that balancing, and I actually have a little image here to kind of maybe recap for
Ooh,
people.
graphics.
Graphics for people that might have missed.
Is it
two-
a chart?
It's not a chart. I didn't bring any charts today, unfortunately.
Sheldon be sad.
I know. So 2 dev streams ago, a really hot topic was, melee is just the way to play Steel Path specifically, which is where the divide between your guns and your melee is most obvious. Through the core star chart, you can kind of get away with much more diverse gameplay between guns and melee, but that's not the case in Steel Path. So what's coming in Sisters of Parvos, if this changes, we'll let you know, is so that's why it says tentative, but we are looking to do the melee and gun review. This means that you'll want to know all the details, so of course we will be working on a dev workshop and video, which we are planning for June 16th. This slide is essentially a recap of what we talked about in the prior dev stream, where we did say that there would be a small amount of nerfs, but then a lot of power increase, and we want to make clear that the power increase is going to come for guns via mods and new upgrades. We're not going to go through every primary weapon and secondary weapon in the game and change their base stats, because they're actually quite powerful. It's just the mods aren't as good as melee mods. So you don't have things like Blood Rush for primary. You don't have things like Berserker. In fact, I don't even think there is a sacrificial mod for primary weapons. I might be having a total brain fart here. But the modding is quite different, which is one of the reasons why melee scales so well. So what you can expect is a handful of nerfs and a power increase for guns and mods via mods and new upgrades. So we are taking a good look at this because, you can demonstrate the power of melee in any number of ways, whether you're filming yourself just spamming E or otherwise. We do want to make sure that guns are getting more use. And it's really in the framework of Sid with this. So this is sort of your guidebook for all things balance that we're going to take a stab at for the Sisters of Parvos update, which has lots of stuff in it, some of which I have continued on another list, which we can just go right into now. So, the Vent Kids. They are our trusty little scrappy orphans of Fortuna. They have their Vent Kids clubhouse. And,
Did you like that set?
Pardon?
Did you like that set? Is that yours?
What set?
Like the screenshot, the Vent Kids.
Jeff?
Did you use all the lights?
Jeff Crooks. I hope the Habs lose tonight.
Oh.
I hope they lose in an embarrassing way that
Oh,
makes
man.
you feel the way you just made me feel, Jeff. That's how I hope you feel tonight. They're cute, the vent kids, all right? Let's let them shine.
Yeah.
So we have more coming in. So it's not, of course, so beyond the Sisters of Parvos list you saw, we also have Wave Rider #1, which Steve, last Devstream, you said, I don't want to call it a quest, so I called it a mini quest. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk a little bit about Wave Rider #1 and digital comic?
It's just a really beautiful sort of in-game comic about I suppose it would be Ureli's kind of like the patron saint of vent kids. I'm not sure if I already mentioned that last Devstream, but this is kind of a bit of their mythology amongst them, and kind of inspired them to build K drives and all this kind of stuff. And there's just it's a small but I think it's very compelling little story, and as you advance in that story, you unlock this beautiful comic that our artist said he made, and from what I've seen, I'm really proud of it, and it looks really amazing. And you got to do some vent kid stuff to kind of advance the story and unlock Ureli, and that's I think that's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil any more of it.
And we'll take a look at Ureli very shortly. We do have new Parazon mods coming. We also have Corpus Railjack plus survival missions coming, Corpus Railjack plus spy missions, plenty of new weapons and ephemera, which I'll show you soon, and the Harrow Alt helmet, which you've already seen. And really fun thing for the comic that's coming for Ureli is we actually worked with Chicken Draws Dogs, who is a Warframe fan artist of many, many years, who has a piece to contribute for this digital comic we're doing. So this is
that's right.
Part of Ureli and her.
I think you've done an awesome job getting community artists more involved with like production of the game. We got I think 3 community artists working on deluxe skins right now as well. And
we do. We'll show those at TennoCon. Don't worry.
Tenno what?
TennoCon. All right.
Tenno
so,
what?
Before we get to Ureli, we're going to take a look at her signature sidearm. I'll take a look from a full concept art start to finish in terms of the concept, and then all the way to the 3D model, because there's a lot of cool work that went into this. And I think the most interesting thing about her as a character and the choice for her signature secondary is bubble gun. Like a water gun was like the theme.
Bubble gun.
So the concept artist went ahead and started doing a whole bunch of shapes for this secondary weapon, and then the next step is picking one, committing to it, giving a much more detailed concept look. So her bubble gun is bubble gun like a good code name for it, or too late now because I already said it?
I think that's pretty much it. I think that was the idea. That was the base function.
Yeah.
For the look.
Yep. So the process continues. Our artist gets more and more refined using different ways to integrate the concept into her signature secondary itself, and then it just progresses. You start to get the model built out, which is super beautiful. It's super crisp. And then you can
go back. It looks so good.
I got to get to the finale here with the final color pass.
Nice. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I like that. Like good personality even came through in the weapon. I think it's really successful. Those guys are awesome.
Really, really cute. You have the cartridge that'll be part of the team. Always knocks reload animations out of the park. So, I think we should just take a look at Ureli now that you can see her beautiful secondary. She will be using it a lot, and there's a reason why. Can anyone guess why a secondary would be so important to Ureli?
Wave riding.
Why would that be?
Gotta ride those waves.
Gotta multitask.
Now, K-Drive. Oh, we have some very smart Tenno. Okay, great. Okay, so let's take a look at... We're going to take a look at some of Ureli's idle animations first, and then we'll hop in, just because I think... we want to introduce you to Ureli, so I've taken a few looping videos here of her in-game, so why don't we kick things off with Ureli? Here she is.
Oh, you put her on the beach.
Опа!
And this is... her being the cutest Warframe ever.
That's cool.
Yeah. How do we see chat saying she's cute? So cute. Yeah. I'm already a Ureli main. Yep. Super cute. We have a lot of her idols are just brimming with, I think Pablo was very clear on the kawaii aspects of Urelli, so...
I hadn't seen that yet. That is...
Oh, you didn't see this one?
I didn't see that one yet. That's so good.
Sung
That's so
put a lot
funny.
of... Sung did all these animations, which is amazing.
Прикольно.
That one animator worked on this, because
That's
it's
cool.
so animation heavy, but...
Yeah.
He was prototyping it with like having hearts come out in the idols, and we pressured Jeremy, who's known around the office as the cutest developer.
Это какая-то анимешная
he's,
такая.
if you ask for a heart effect, he'll be right on it, right?
Yeah, he's on it. Yeah.
Is that so? Is that your interpretation of our?
Oh yeah, I thought that was just understood.
Yeah.
Yep.
He often dressed in a kind of kawaii way. So.
Yeah.
Это Барбара.
Poor Jeremy. I bet out of spite he's gonna take the hearts out.
Diamond.
Now. Look what you've done.
He'll do something.
Это Барбара, короче. Я понял, это Барбара.
Oh, I guess if you do energy color as red, you would have some blood hearts. So.
Она похожа на Барбару.
Cool. You're such a vampire nerd.
С Геншина.
Well, we have Garuda in game. I don't think it's that far off to, imagine a world where we have blood hearts. Anyway, Urelli is here. This is her agile animation. This is her in the arsenal, looking absolutely adorable. We'll just take a look at some random colors, and then I'll play in defaults so that I don't give Jeff and Steve a...
You already scared me with your test image this morning.
I was just testing the gradient textures that Skyers worked so hard on. I wanted to make sure that...
Or Skyers. He worked so hard on it.
Oh, just let's do this. Don't do any more random. I like this one.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a seashell vibe, don't you think?
I could see the seashell, and then this is the noble animation set. So what's really great about Urelli is the amount of, she has her own frills, her skirts. There's like a satin-esque appearance on her upper arm frills and her hood. She's super, super cute, and she's super powerful and fun to play. And I think a lot of Tenno will pick up her kit right away and be a master of Urelli in no time.
Здоровья
you actually not
много,
want me to continue
щитов
with that
много у нее.
Oh, yeah. Randomize a couple more.
Ну, мало брони.
Incredible. The gradient details got added in today, and they look absolutely beautiful.
Very nice. Yeah.
I think this looks awesome. She looks like a I don't even know. I love it.
Днем выступает на сцене, поет милые песни, а ночью вырезает гринир.
That's a hard note.
It's very like.
Don't let Megan see that last one.
It's like a gotcha machine kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
She looks like a venomous sea creature.
I like the black jacket one there.
Yeah. Oh, angelic. She looks like an angelfish.
Yeah, that looks great.
Anyway, so Urelli will be the signature Warframe coming with the Sisters of Parvos update, but we'll play with her default colors here today. She looked like
looks great too.
По-моему, оригинальный скин прикольный.
The cloth looks great too.
Мальвина.
The tech guys did a great job on that.
Yeah, really great.
Вы знаете,
actually, while we're in
Буратино.
here.
I think you can show the idols in there, can you?
Вот
I
это
can, but I
Мальвина.
also wanted what if chat notices anything about my
С
primary
водяным
weapons.
пистолетом.
Anything at all.
Ангелфиш.
Anything at all.
Мальвина анимешка. Мальвина анимешка.
Dog Days, Soaktron, very good. Yes, so because, Urelli is so thematically water-based, we are indeed bringing the Soaktron as a rifle skin. So this is, when Dog Days comes back, which we'll talk more about later in the stream, you can learn about your chance to get the Dog Days Soaktron skin, which I thought I would use on Urelli because water.
As water.
Actually, before we go out, I will just run back quickly. We're going to take a look at her abilities, and I will look at them in game. We're going to go play a mission. But first, just so you guys can familiarize yourself with Sea Snares, Merulina, Aqua Blades, and Cyclone Strike.
Snares, Merulina,
so
Whale Blades, Aqua Blades.
Those are the official names now?
They are. So I'll do a plat prize.
Saw some PH tags. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, but not in the names. The names are set. The winner of our second plat prize before we go play Urelli is none other than the esteemed Tenno known as Rubik with 5 R's. Rubik with 5 R's. Oh, that's like a good opportunity to... Rubik, you've won. That's
a roll the R's there?
Rubik, you've won 1,000 platinum. Message us and we'll hook you up after the show. So... Congrats to you.
Уже выглядит забавно этот варф.
All right, it's time to go. we're going to do a void defense mission.
This place is no
Она также пацифист, как и Барук.
Oh, you got
Наверное,
a little,
да.
I
you
got
got
a
Sisters
sis-
of Parvos on
I
your
do.
HUD there, right?
We'll talk about her in just a second.
You're gonna get some credit stolen from you after this.
Yeah, I think she's just generally angry with me on Venus right now. I don't know if she'll actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she.
The enemy is
All
at our
right.
doorstep. You must
А
defend our
ну-ка.
equipment.
So we are in the void,
Reinforcements
a
arrive.
place very special to the Tenno of all.
Warframe is the hand,
Oh.
and I am the will.
My operator's talking, so I'll give her a second.
Она говорит
All
что-то?
right. So when it comes to
Сам в
Ureli,
курсе.
a key part of her ability, I'm actually going to start
Brr.
right with Merlina. This is the second ability that summons none other than Ureli's signature
Опа,
creature
смотри,
that allows.
скейт.
Oops, I just said that. Don't watch, Pablo. Don't watch. But this is her. This is her
Опа, она
signature
может на скейте кататься на миссии.
form of locomotion. Merlina will be
Обалдеть.
health based, so you can probably see in the bottom. Oh, maybe you won't be able to see it.
На
if,
скейте
we're
кататься
covering
на
it.
миссиях?
But Merlina is the second ability, and it
А
will
стрелять
be one
может?
that serves to redirect some of the damage you take to
Есть
Merlina
стрелять.
itself. So you'll be doing a little bit of damage reduction when you're on your signature locomotion, your signature K drive, and Ureli is very fast when she does it. And if you have a
Yoo-hoo!
keen eye,
Good drive.
you'll notice that as I'm moving, Ureli's passive activates. And that's because her passive is on the condition of movement, your secondary gets increased critical. So as long as you're moving around, staying
У нас есть
mobile,
Мальвина.
you will find yourself dealing more critical.
The board also is work in progress. We'll have-
Мальвина и на
Yeah, I
К-
was gonna
и
say
на
the
К-драйве.
dynamics aren't hooked up yet, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Mesh just went in today.
Новая К-драйв.
Yeah. So you'll be
It'll
zooming.
be like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is it like?
You want me to do that again?
Да, но это такой лайфхак.
One more
Можно,
time, please.
можно этот Warframe взять и надо
Right.
К-драйв делать.
So with
новый
Warframes,
K-drive.
you know, mobility is key. So when you're on Merlina, you'll find that casting the rest of your abilities is something that happens
Пока
more
криво
streamlined
выглядит
because
её
you can be
катание,
moving
думаю, она
around.
еще
So
далеко не
what I'm going to
готова.
do is I'm just going to hop on Merlina and we're going to start right away with
Да
sea
не, я
snares,
думаю, она так и
which
будет.
is Ureli's ability to guide some
Оба.
globules that will CC and deal damage over time to enemies.
Они
So
обычно
it'll
к
ensnare
презентации уже
and deal
готовы.
damage over time. So it's good for CC and damage. She also has a very fun ability in the Aqua Blade.
Основные механики. Ух ты!
Aqua Blades will deal
Wow.
extremely gory damage to any enemies that get caught in their
Aqua Blade.
wake. So you'll be wanting
Aqua
to stay
Blade.
mobile, go around enemies.
Ureli борт.
Sharp water. Aqua
Блин,
Blades
это
is no
прикольно.
joke. You'll be moving from enemy to enemy, blending enemies.
Aqua
Will it
Blade.
blend? If that's your question on your mind today, the answer is yes.
Вот это
I
да.
hit
And
my
they-
toe one time with like a power washer, and it really did hurt. So I believe this.
Your toe bones.
This is realistic.
Right, and your sea snares
Это
are always on the
какие-то
lookout for
джинчурики.
enemies, so you can be
Джинчурики с
running around.
Наруто.
Sea snare, aqua blades. You got Merlina out to give you the mobility. you
Джинчурики
need.
третьего.
I see sea snares by the seashore. Can we do like a little
No.
tongue twister for it?
I think we could. We could do that. And then,
Там был
of
в
course,
Наруто
her
такой
ultimate in the
джинчурики.
form of Cyclone Strike. This is going to be
Пузыри
one
делал
that
такие.
gathers enemies in the Cyclone Strike
Прикольно.
and just gives them a little bit of a painful departure. So Cyclone Strike is a fast-casting AoE that grabs enemies up in
Ух
the
ты, это
Cyclone.
ульта?
And then you can pick them off with your secondary if you have the aim to do so. You can grab them in your Sea Snare. It's going to collect enemies at a point and
Ёп
launch them
твою,
up.
блин, это
So you'll be fluid, motion, movement. Ureli really never stays still, and all your abilities harness the power of
Bro.
water.
It's refreshing.
It is refreshing. So if your enemies look thirsty, then you can give them a drop to drink, Tenno.
Неплохо.
They look thirsty, eh?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna touch that, but yeah.
Well, now, let's not be fools. A wash cycle, yeah. She's like the clean Warframe. Then you can have your. Oh, can I get him? There we go. I think you might
Да,
be able
да,
to
да.
move
Мне
Oh, no!
понравилось.
with Ureli.
Мне понравилось.
We
Классно.
always try and say like who's
Прикольно.
the fastest
Свежо,
Warframe when it
свежо.
comes to sustained movement. Then if
Такой
you have
свежий
the chops
геймплей.
to K
Если
drive,
бы они еще под нее квест
you might
сделали,
be able to
было бы
build up
вообще
some
цены бы
speed
им не
and
было.
make it back and forth on levels.
Если бы под нее сделали бы еще и квест,
Process.
Yeah, it was just actually a script error.
Work in progress.
Dev build.
Dev build.
Dev build.
Сделать
Zero
ее
bugs on,
имбой.
on live, for sure.
Ever. But I think for the Soaktron fans, we always have a, the water gun in your lives.
Это же, это
Right,
дочка
so we'll do
гидроида.
another platinum prize real quick.
Ай, ай, ай.
There we go. Excellent. So Ureli is all about water. She is the queen of movement. She's got Miralina, her signature creature.
Внучка
Can we
гидроида.
even call it a K-Drive? Because it's kind of like alive and named.
K creature.
Ну да, прикольно.
There you go.
Is that your take on it? K creature? Yeah, so Ureli will be coming. There's going to be a mini quest with her and the event kids, as Steve
То, что я
sort of
буду
let on in terms of what's coming. And
имбу.
yeah, it will be a series of.
В принципе, с
I don't wanna
любого
say too much
можно
more, as
сделать
you mentioned,
What's that
but-
Kraken
Сильного,
drive? That's
наверное.
pretty good.
Kraken Drive?
That's pretty
Fish
good.
drive.
Какого-то скина на оружие,
like
что
Kraken
когда
Drive,
тратишь
that's nice.
патроны.
Although there's a really
отображается
good
на
point,
запасе
Chat just said
воды.
laughs and Velocipod. So we
Ah.
already have Velocipod skins for your K Drive, so the creature angle is already somewhat covered.
Где можно наблюдать уменьшение
But now
патрона
we
на
In
can-
самом
Ureli's defense, she
оружии.
would say that she came first.
Угу.
Would she? Oh, because of the.
In her lore.
Oh, I see. Got it. That makes sense. All right, we're going to take a look now at some of the weapons coming with the Sisters of Parvos. We'll take a look. I'll head to my arsenal. Ureli will be very
Опа.
happy to introduce.
Ерели.
Those idols are so fun.
good.
Very
It's
happy.
very, very cute. So people already know about the
Не, прикольный
briefcase
Warframe.
series of weapons, including the briefcase
Прикольно.
launcher.
А это скин на
We
Bolter
do also
Prime?
have the
Офигеть.
Archiplasmor coming. This is a
О,
sister's version
briefcase.
of. So it'll be. I think are they called the Parvos or the Granum Archiplasmor? I forget what the prep.
Кстати, они там запалили какой-то док, где что-то про сталкера
So in
написано.
the same way that you PH, there you go. Then we have the Flex Rifle, which is
Пасхалка.
coming as well. So this is, I think this was the
Ну,
first
я
beam
думаю, что
weapon we
мы
ever released.
В 21
Pretty
году,
sure
еще в
we'll
22-м, наверное,
Yeah,
увидим
so
уже
this is
эту
coming as well. And then the
режим сталкера,
Tetra
не?
is coming, which is with some crazy modding, you can make this weapon very, very fun. And the beams can be going all over the place for the little projectiles.
Что
on
это
them.
за
that's
beer
coming
sniper?
And then we also have a couple other weapons
Beer
that aren't
sniper,
related
что
to the Sisters of Parvo system
Vectis Prime.
directly, but they will be coming in the update as well. One
Вот,
of them is
BER
the sniper, which we
Вот это прикольно.
can't show more of today, but it is coming as well.
Это оружка, блин.
Really is very happy to show it off.
That one has a really cool animation. Like a
Yeah, that one's a favorite of
That one's very.
So
Оружки
good.
Oh,
сестер
the new one?
показывают.
Yeah.
Sister of Parvos.
Maybe I'll- we
Акимбо.
have briefcase akimbo
О, двойные.
pistols, so you
That's hilarious.
Briefcase
yeah,
Kimbo.
we'll save those ones for release.
Oh,
But
okay.
there are akimbo briefcase pistols coming, which are hilarious. The Cycron is getting a Sisters
Cycron?
of Parvos version, as is the Detron, and as is a wholly new weapon is coming as well. The Igniter pistol, which will
Igniter
have a real
pistol.
name on release. So you can't really see these with this idle animation, but rest assured they're there.
Оружки
waiting for
корпуса, да.
Tenno
That seems
arsenals.
like that's not her.
Vaikor Marilok.
Idol.
Oh, this
Pandero.
one is.
Some animation tree.
Pandero
Yeah.
Prime.
There you go, Jeff. You got some work to do after the stream.
Ooh.
Or are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, Jordan's not here today.
Они просто
No,
похожи,
no,
похожи
so
на
you'll
кейсы.
have to actually do some work, Jeff. Oh.
Oh,
Can
Да,
you
на
like my
коробке
screenshots for the
такие.
Devstream?
Conan RV.
Oh, okay.
33 feet of terror.
Is 33 feet big? Like, that's a big car.
Pretty big.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. Yikes.
He already, I think he already hopped a curve when he was turning right.
Oh, dear. I see
This
people.
may be admissible in court, so we probably shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't say that,
Say
yeah.
no more.
Let's just leave it here.
33 feet equals 10 meters. Thank you. Thank you. That makes more sense. Right, so I saw some people asking about the melee weapons, and even though Sheldon isn't here, we can do like a
близко
bit
не
of an
показали.
overview
Близко.
of what's going on with the melee
Близко, да.
weapons coming in Sisters of Parvos, because there are new melee weapons coming, but they're going to be given out in a way
Melee weapons,
that
okay.
brings a bit more Railjack rewards for players that are looking to have some very stylish new items. So I'm going to head over to visit Ergoglast in the relay. Now, Ergoglast, as you may or may not know,
Чего,
is
чего?
the syndicate leader for
Volt of
Karen
Glass?
Sequence, and he you
Не
know,
послышалось или не говорили про Voice of Ghost?
Barrow's here, only on Dev. Sorry, Tenno.
Вы слышали? Ребекка говорила про Voice of
So
Ghost.
Ergo Glast will be offering some new melee weapons for Tenno. He would be willing to part with these in exchange for some rewards you can bring him from Railjack. So once we launch Sisters of Parvos, you'll be able to earn these new melee weapons from Ergo Glast using this new vendor. Well, he's not a new vendor, but he's going to be selling new things as a vendor. So you'll be able to get the sword and board, the big sword slash, the briefcase scythe, and the briefcase two-handed Nakana. So these will be here for you on launch, and we'll have the patch notes telling you exactly how you can start adding these to your collection, what's special about them, and and how you'll be able to, you know, with your mastery of Railjack, all things here can be yours.
Вон оружка,
I'm not going to press
ближка.
X yet because I think there's placeholder VO and I don't want to play it.
Оружие сестер.
But I can
Да,
go. Actually, maybe I can mute the game and then we can go in. But I
И
also
вот
don't know if the stats
магазина
are fine,
Дорого.
so I don't want to incite any
Анимация у нее
What's the
прикольная,
hesitation
эфемерная.
here?
No,
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm in.
say. Usually we just
Jeez,
show all the
for
broken
a
stuff.
couple
Let's
melee
go.
weapons.
All right, we're
Let's go
in.
there.
So
Usually it's like, yeah,
Опа.
let's go.
okay, let's go. Placeholder stuff, so don't get
Прикольно.
too
Ooh.
attached to anything, especially the names.
Wow.
PHBE briefcase to H.
I'm screenshotting all the stats.
Get it.
Круто.
Get each stat. But yeah, you'll be able to grab these. And I muted the game, so I think it's
Wow.
Hawk talking, so now you
Hammer.
can't hear Hawk. Sorry.
Хаммер. Ух
The
ты.
probability of us working. Yeah, I know.
Ah,
Ergo
связь
Glass hates me
пропадает.
too, actually. He always tells me the probability of us working together has converged on never. But
It is harsh.
Почему именно
he is
это?
harsh. Why is he
Они у
such a
меня
jerk,
враги.
Steve?
У меня красная
Not work
вуаль.
for him very much.
Он просто по приколу дает
Too
оружие.
bad. That feeling when you have a God roll Detron, congrats. I think I have a really good Tetra ribbon, but we'll see. Okay, we got more assets to show. Actually, no, I'll save you the ghoul saw poking until later, Jeff.
It's
Что это за
shipping the
валюта?
modular Arcwing.
Oh,
Платина?
Oh, actually,
now it's like a circular.
yeah, I don't like
Я
this.
думаю,
I
что
don't
за
like,
платину
I don't like, I don't like this,
продается.
but
It's content complete.
oh,
Needs to
okay.
get some function in there.
All right, so it is. We are going to be bringing the Ghoul Saw with Plague Star when we rerun it. We don't have a date, as you know, but when we do, we'll tell you. But we actually do have a date for Dog Days coming back. So we're going to kick off summer with Dog
июня.
Days on all platforms, starting June 7th
Dog
to the
Days.
21st. And yes, this is where you'll be able to get the Soaktron rifle skin. So Nakak will be offering a new reward in addition to all the old
Skinny.
rewards. So the Dog Days tactical alert is returning. You'll be able to get everything that you could ever want there. And Volt was
Dog's Day.
throwing on his bathing suit
Dog
for this
Day.
one. So.
I usually pronounce that Nakak, but that's cool. You can have your own pronunciation.
I said Nakak. Did I not?
7 июня.
It's still, I heard it too. I noticed.
It was a little on the awe.
Да, это прикольно.
What do you call that? A soft day
Прикольные
or
награды
a
дают.
hard day? I don't know.
All right.
День выхода 1.6 Геншине.
Oh, and also, so that's coming on June 7th to 21st, all platforms. Can we have the tube? You can. When you play the alert, you have the tube on, so you can enjoy
Yeah,
that.
it's so cool. I think they're saying, can we get the tube?
Там, где баннер
like as a
клип будет, да?
cosmetic that you can wear, like a sigil, but
Add it to do.
Bunny ears.
Let's look into that, because
Add-
that is super hilarious.
tube. Okay.
I want to see Grendel in the tube.
Ooh, do you think it has?
We might have to do some scaling. Yeah, that'd
It'll be
fun.
fine. It'll be fine.
It's fine.
All right. Before we jump into some more Sisters of Parvos content, just a reminder that we are launching. I think some of these are going to be new to you, actually, chat. So that's exciting. We are going to be launching with some new Sisters of Parvos ephemeras. So here you can see Ember's
Ember
second
ephemera.
deluxe in the
Ember
very
Deluxe.
fashionable new ephemera. So they're going to have
Equinox
basically the
похоже.
sisters are going to have like two aesthetics of ephemera. There's going to be these rotating
Убивая
metallic ones, and then the
водой.
ones with the energy, which I'll show you in just a second here. So this is coming with Sisters of Parvos as well, and this one is a bit more
красивый
orb,
скин.
circular.
Deluxe.
It has all the scanning energy.
Да, реально,
for
на
my-
Ember
my
офигенно.
girl Ember. So the effects team did an awesome job with the ephemeras coming
Yeah,
in.
these are great.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Эфемера
So
крутая.
that is That is all coming. There's going to be, I think,
Эфемера
8 of
похожа,
these.
знаете,
Halo
на
vibe
что?
for that one.
На
What's
призрака
the-
с Destiny.
What is it? The Curious Spark, or what's? I can't remember what his name is. He leads you around. Remember that?
Как призрак,
Oh,
призрак.
and
Ghost,
that is
ghost.
in addition. So,
Ух
so this is
ты!
actually my
Это что такое,
sister
блин?
of Parvos right here.
Это
This
Sister of
is,
Parvos?
her. She has the more dress-like
Leech?
energy ephemera on, and the Hound has a different one on. I think there's actually a few stacking
Это
there,
Leech,
so just
no?
disregard that. But
Yeah,
as
I
you
was gonna say it's a bit noisy there.
yeah, ignore that. But as you can see, she is kind of the boss, and she doesn't like me very much. And I used Ember as her progenitor, which we can take a look at the whole starting half of all things Sisters of Parvos. So I'll take us over to that now, and we can talk around it and over it. All right. So when it comes to the Lich system, you know, Kuvalarglings come from Grineer missions.
Sister of
When it comes to
Lich
Sisters of
Corpus.
Parvos progenitors, we are going back to the Granum Void. All players who use the Zenith Granum Crown to enter the Granum Void will start the process of getting a
Греном
Corpus
Void.
Sisters of Parvos progenitor.
Это
We've
сестры
gone a few
Parvos.
ways on
Ну,
this,
это
and
типа
generally
личи,
what's going to
да.
happen is you're going to go into the Granum Void, you're going to play it. If you are a
Corpus.
solo player, you don't need to worry about specific loadouts like the Zorus, because we are going to give you the progenitor on any tier of completion. So for example, you can see me going in here alone with Ember. The Granum Void can be pretty difficult, to be honest, to hit the 75 of 75 requirement for top tier. Loadout depending. If you have your Zorus and depending on your frame, but you can see I'm in here with Ember. I'm doing my best to mow down the Parvos specters here, or not Parvos specters, the errant specters rather, and I have as much firepower as I can muster, and we'll see what happens.
A water gun.
I
That's
should
sort
have.
of a an interesting juxtaposition.
That's actually my Ignis Wraith with blue energy. It just.
No, it looks like the
Although-
Soaktron.
I wonder if you could put the Soaktron on the Ignis Wraith. That would be ideal.
From Ember.
Yeah. So as you can see, I got my first tier of reward. I used my Zenith
Это
Crown.
Ignis был.
And now I'm going to complete the mission as you normally would. This is just a Corpus Exterminate mission. I believe it's Acheron on Pluto. And, you know, I got my
Skayati.
stealth bonuses up. I got
Skayati.
my Skagiati. And Parvos has shown up. Parvos has...
28 июня
I have to
Инадзума.
say, so let's take a listen.
Интерлюдия. Турнир Бейдоу.
At this time, he has spawned a candidate to be a sister, we'll say. I can see that the Archiplasma awaits me. This current animation, this is final, but there is
типа
just a bit of a dead
личи.
whip here. This is the
Похоже.
larvaling animation you probably recognize.
Похоже, похоже. Вот, Лич корпуса, видишь?
And as you can, yes. And as you can see here, Parvos just claimed a sister. So that will be the first step. So if you're looking, you know, when the update drops, the first thing you're going to want to do, if the first thing you want to do is get yourself a sister of Parvos, you're going to want to go to any Corpus mission that has the Granum Void and just make sure you have a Zenith crown, and that'll be the first thing you do. And then, of course, things are going to, you know, heat up. Your Sister of Parvos will be there as your threat, and in order to take her down, you're going to need to learn the Requiems for your given Sister of Parvos. So, in this regard, we have, instead of the Thralls with the, you know, Grineer units, the Hounds themselves are going to be the way that you earn your Requiems for your Sister of Parvos. The Hounds are much tougher. I think we predict that the magnetic damage meta is upon us when it comes to fighting these Hounds. So magnetic damage is very powerful against their extremely dense shields, and each Hound, you're going to be basically seeing less Hounds worth more Murmur. So they're much tougher than their Grineer Thrall counterparts, but they're worth a lot more. So as they're also much more mobile, and they're like a little, almost like a little mini boss fight in your normal invasion nodes that you're doing to track down your Lich. And as you can see, Ember here is ready for a secret mercy. So this poor Robo Dog, Jeff.
Oh.
How could you, Jeff?
Remember, we have the puppy animals for that too.
Oh.
Can't
No, we're not going to discuss those.
you can't bring that up. Yes. So yeah, so you'll be taking
They're
those.
tougher, but they're worth more.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So and again, they will get additionally more difficult depending on your
Liche
actual lich's level that you're fighting. So in that regard, once you have unlocked the code, your Requiem pattern is known, which shouldn't take as long as it does now on the live build. We are reducing that time because once you figure it out, your lich will flee to their designated Proxima region. So what that will look like is you'll see at the right here in my Railjack tab up here on the screen, there is a pulsating lich node because my lich has, or my sister has fled. So in this case, it's on. The showdown is ready. I can go do my Corpus showdown, and any other player that's at that state will matchmake together. It's that region for Neptune for the Corpus, and it'll be Saturn for the Kuva liches, and they'll be waiting for you. So if me, Steve, Scott, and Jeff all are ready to take down our respective sisters, we'll all go into a mission together, and we'll be facing off against them in a ship, taking out each one by one. So it'll be, you'll want to prep for it. There's going to be a couple bosses one by one to go through. The sister herself is going to be waiting there, so you'll want to make sure you're ready to take them down as a squad, solo, whatever you prefer.
Your hound, of course, loyally by your side.
Yes. Very loyally by your side, and you'll have to break through the hound to get to the sister of Parvos. So those will all be waiting for you. People saying magnetic to fight those dogs. Well, we were doing some before and after on the dev build with and without magnetic, and it made a huge difference. So you'll have to decide for yourself, Tenno, as always. Right. So got some questions.
Recap, Reb. That was a very good recap, Reb.
I know.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. I mean, there's polish on the sort of lich system in general, and then there is some escalation in how you have to face off against them at the end, and new rewards in even the old liches, which is cool for the new weapons, as well as the melee stuff on Ergo, and then the lich weapons themselves.
Dog's Day.
Yes. And of course, your codex will be repurposed to house all things Kuvalich and Sisters of Parvos, so you can expect your codex to get a tile expansion as a result of this update as well. All right, let's see here. We also have...
And if you sing Cold Below while you fight them, and we detect that your pitch is close enough to the real song, then you do bonus damage. Yes. So make sure you do that.
Into the mic, right?
Into the mic, yeah. You need a mic. You need a mic for that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're always listening there. And when it comes to the Sisters of Parvos update, we can confirm that we are going to be simultaneously launching it on all platforms. So when it comes to getting Yareli, getting the Sisters of Parvos, all the weapons, ephemeras, the Voidstorm rewards for the briefcase melee weapons, it will be coming all together. So no platform will be ahead of another. But the release date is to be determined, so you'll have to stay tuned on our social channels for the release date, because we don't have one to share today. But you'll know when
Балас создал своих клонов, создавших себе клонов личий, летающихся винить.
Am I wrong?
Scientific.
Is that an incorrect statement? Pray tell.
Балас создал себе...
Right.
We got to get this out for our Tenno, and then on to
создавших себе клонов
I know, this is our last Devstream.
TennoCon's in September, is it?
No.
Is it June tomorrow? Is tomorrow?
Да, tomorrow June.
Or December?
Да, 12 часов уже лето начинается.
June is tomorrow, and
June
July
is tomorrow.
17th is TennoCon.
TennoCon
Tear in your eyes, Steve. All right, we should do
TennoCon в июле уже.
Oh, actually, I do have one more thing.
Скоро начну продавать билеты на
Actually, I have a
TennoCon.
few more things for assets, sorry. We do have, with the second Ember Deluxe that's coming, we also have a Syndana that Nikita's working on right now.
Steve.
It's going to be...
Art Animation Director Geoff Scott, Design Director
So Ember Deluxe
Rebecca
will be coming
Life,
with
and
Deluxe Syndana
Community
as well.
Director.
So, and this is also coming in Sisters of Parvos.
Это новая сандана для Deluxe Ember.
Oh, yeah.
Ember Deluxe sandana.
I wonder if the dangle on the Harrow helmet would like dip into the flames so it looks like he's like on fire.
Ember Deluxe sandana.
Yeah. You know how it is?
I need a fire mohawk.
I need a fire mohawk. All right. So we got some questions here. Let's take a look. Oh, here's one from Casey Legion of Zoom and Diamond Matter. So two people asked kind of the same question. And the question is about Nightwave. How much longer until Nightwave intermission ends? Indefinitely? Undefined end
ну
date?
а чё, поп идол Warframe буду фармить в отличие от праймов ее на через релики, не через релики фармить.
You probably know better than I do, Rebecca. You have a look in your eye. It's like, I know the answer.
Like always.
I don't.
He likes to see us squirm.
I don't know. I'm asking. That's the spot.
Yeah, what's that movie, The Man in the Iron Mask, where he's like in the tower? That's me before TennoCon. I'm in the Iron Mask until after TennoCon. So that's the studio focuses on Rally and Sisters of Parvos. But we are going to be doing a kind of lighter weight refresh to Nightwave, but we'd have to double check the dates, and they might be sliding.
Скоро обновится ночная волна Норы.
They're in present dangers right now.
Right.
Скоро, очень скоро.
We have competing.
Honestly, we have competing priorities, and I think, as I've said in the past, Devstreams, like to be like really candid, the narrative load of Nightwave, I think, is definitely a point of contention within the studio, whether or not that effort is better spent on quests and small quests and lore and stuff like that. So that's why Nightwave, when intermission ends, will probably be a simpler version focused on rewards and challenges, and less so on a kind of expanding narrative, and using our effort on that expanding narrative to advance the larger story of Warframe more so. So that's why it's a little dry right now.
Yeah, and actually, I did bring, Jeff, I was going to throw you under the bus for the Ghoul Saw, but I actually did bring a small new war mocap session footage.
Oh, really?
Because I was going to say, hey, Jeff, where's the Ghoul Saw? Were you too busy bullying
Основатель
Tim?
Деймоса?
This isn't going to be the bully video, is it?
It is the bully video. So this is what...
It's always a bully.
Pretty much all I do, though.
I know. So... the new war is progressing in no small part thanks to the safety precautions we're putting toward access to the studio mocap room, because we need the mocap room for the new war. So why don't we take a look at what Jeff's been up to while we've all been working from home. And thanks in advance to Tim for letting me share this.
Oh no.
Hey!
So Jeff, what are you?
Back to work.
Jeff, what are you been up to? So this is.
We didn't even need this for anything.
This was just for fun. This is not a scene. I assume this is like
Это типа ветер.
And Baus kind of like hanging out.
Это типа он летит на корабле.
Do the pole thing again and just like.
That's their playing.
Developing their
технология motion capture.
That's
motion capture, очень дорогая технология.
I've made about 3 versions of that video with labels on it, where it's like Jeff
motion capture.
is something that's
это заставки
distracting
так
me.
делаются,
I'm Tim's
видео
body, and
все.
it's like thinking about Gary Prime and stuff. So I look forward to that becoming a meme template.
Деймос это сувенирчик, инфестирует сделанные сувенирчиками,
Why not?
рабами
Kind of the part where I
сувенирчика,
very
наличие
gently put
Кона
him
Бауса.
down.
Did I? Did I cut that part? Are you sure? I must not have got that part. So, yeah.
Lets me throw him around.
Yeah, thanks. Let's all get a thanks, Tim, in chat for being such a willing mocap artist.
Eat your heart out, James Cameron.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I just wanted to
James
preface
Cameron,
before I ask this question that I actually had Corey on the team pick the questions this week, so I didn't choose this one, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Sir X asks, this war inspired from other games like Final Fantasy XIV and Genshin Impact, but what about letting us own a house or something like it? I know we can decorate the orbiter to our liking, but something that's more peaceful, not drifting around in space, would be more pleasing, is what Sir X asks.
You got your dojo.
Sir X.
You do have your dojo.
Yeah.
That's what Sir
How much
X...
more of a house do you want?
You sure it was Corey that picked these questions?
I am
Because
positive.
it sounds like a Rebecca question.
You shared some stats even last week with us too that I feel like kind of lean into like this case as well.
I didn't pick the question. I'm just saying. I'm just reading it. I am but the messenger. The community asked the question.
Yep. It's a good question, and there's some stuff in the works, but I think it's too early to really talk about it in detail.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right. We have another question from Minion135. I believe they say their question. I believe it was previously said that Railjack is the direction DE wants the game to go. What does this mean for core Warframe will fundamentally change? I enjoy Railjack, but core Warframe is what keeps me coming back to the game.
Зараженные Деймоса — это дружелюбные друзья, производящие сувенирчики за счет бесплатного сувенирчикового труда для создания сувенирчиков для себя, пользующихся территорией сувенирчиков. Принадлежащего сувенирчику Ничукова на Ничукова на Бауэса.
I think if we said anything that might have been taken out of context, it was efforts we made this year to kind of try to unify it a little bit more and try to put those two together a bit better, like we did with extending the game modes that you can play in Railjack. But I think when you start seeing our releases for the rest of the year, I think you'll know that that statement is a little incorrect. Lot incorrect.
Got it. Well, we have someone else, Darko Hajnala, who wants to know if we'll actually get more Railjack ships. By that, I mean if we can have the option to use Grineer, Corpus, or even Orican other than Tenno Railjack class ships outside of default ones.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I mean, we did the Tepestari kind of sort of customization thing, which I thought was fun. The way that was kind of like the 1.0, the way we built that, I don't think really is, how can I say this? The way we built that first version doesn't lend itself very well to just kind of swapping stuff out to those other versions. We had some ideas about hijacking and keeping cruise ships longer, which I think might be probably easier than having a swap of your Railjack, but maybe having a couple in the garage. But again, going back to the prior question, our focus right now is on some other things, on some other unpaid debts, unpaid pretzel money that we have in terms of the larger narrative of
Куда он пошел?
And Railjack has a part.
Где он?
And it has to exist in order for us to see it through. Winky winky.
Sheldon.
But we're not working on currently new ships to replace the Tenno design one currently.
Sheldon.
Right.
We're currently not doing that.
Yeah. Great answers. There you go.
I mean, yeah, just, we have TennoCon coming up. We have very specific things that we want to show our players about commitments we've made that we want to start seeing through, and not talking too much about things that are in the future. We gotta kind of catch up. We just hit on Friday a very important internal milestone that I'm super goosebumpy about, so I'm very excited about that.
Pretty huge, yeah.
And it isn't Railjack really. There's a bit of it in there. So that's really where our focus is right now, and I think when TennoCon comes, you'll see why we're not really talking about anything outside of that, because we're going to be working on that.
Yeah, and I mean,
and it rhymes with noob lore.
Yeah, this is our last Devstream until TennoCon, so this is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. This is our hey. Any parting words before we close up the Devstream shop, because TennoCon's the next time they're going to see you guys, so might as well give some party. I know, what a great art.
Escape.
А нам, кстати, в начале стрима DE заходил. Может, это он? Вот промотайте в самое начало стрима.
So the next time people see us here together, it will be at TennoCon.
К нам заходил DE.
But to get to that point, you guys are very busy. You're all working on things that, a lot of us are working on Sisters of Parvos to get that update out before TennoCon.
Javier
That's all I can say about the release date. The rest of the work is going into all things TennoCon. So is that almost entirely all your focus right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Посмотрите, в самом начале.
TennoCon's a big deal for us. It gives us an important, immovable milestone, which is important as kind of a motivation and a line in the sand for us to do the things that we are aspiring to do. So yeah, that's really a big focus. That said, we have a really cool release coming before that with Ureli with the Scissors of Marvelous update. So I wouldn't say 100% of the team is working on what we're showing for TennoCon, and obviously shipping sometime after TennoCon. But yeah, that's the primary focus right now.
Great. Anything else come to mind? Any parting words before we do some final prizes and wrap up?
No.
Nothing.
No part. Can't wait to see you at TennoCon.
I know, it'll be digital.
Yeah.
Can't wait to not see
You will see
I know. It's gonna be a bit sad 'cause
TennoCon.
we can't see everyone that we normally get to
Вся
see at
новая
TennoCon,
подробности
2 years
будут
in
на
a row.
Have a
TennoCon.
giant Zoom call with everybody.
but yeah.
That would not be chaotic. Oh, we could do it on Discord. We could use their new stage feature and just have like a giant call.
Are we?
It's
planning
terrifying
We're
getting
planning
up on
relay
stage,
event,
so let's
right?
not do that.
Yeah, I
We
know.
want people to hang out with us during TennoCon, right?
Yeah, we can all go in the park in the relay and say hi.
Yep.
You can see
Bring my
us all.
pink rhino.
Yeah, beautiful, stunning. Maybe you'll have an inner tube by then from this tube request that Steve made.
Yeah, I think if you want to, I don't want to say too much about TennoCon, but I think if you're looking for more core Warframe, I think TennoCon is going to kind of give you more of what you're hoping for, as opposed to maybe past TennoCons, which seem to be more sort of exploratory or something. I'm not sure if that's giving much away, but
No, it's not. I think that's a fair thing to say. And it's like the duality of the community is the one person's like core Warframe, and then the next question is when are we getting more customizable railjacks? And the more broad we make the game, the more people that become super interested in a certain part of it. So you're constantly like rotating onto a subset of content that a very specific type of player likes, while the rest of the players want something else. And so we have to feed all of these interests. Some eat more than others at a certain point, but I think your point is very accurate in terms of the core experience that we're hoping to bring to you for TennoCon.
right.
You got it. All right, let's
Let's
do
hope it works.
Yeah. Woo! Oh yeah, we had a bit of a thought today about making sure that works.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever shared.
Now the nightmare of last TennoCon.
Yeah, we'll talk that we'll tell about that in a second. Our 1,000 plat prize winner is BassToss95. BassToss95, you've won 1,000 platinum. Message us and we'll hook you up. Jeff, what were you gonna say?
We used to do the bass toss in northern
is that like
central Ontario. You'd pull them out. You'd use cheese like what do you call this? Like craft singles. Put it on the hook.
Ridiculous.
Rock bass toss.
Jeff, what were you gonna say? Please, I beg you.
No, I completely like pushed that out of my mind. What happened last year? That kind of.
I feel like we can share the story now that it's been a year. Like I'm ready to.
Definitely.
Steve,
I think you're the one who you went through the most anxiety for it.
Yeah, no, Steve. But Steve, you can do the honors. You were sitting there the whole time.
Honestly, I don't think it's a great story to tell, but it just we had perfect, flawless TennoCon playthroughs, and then we switched machines, and we had complete failures on. Was it the day of or the day before?
No.
Yeah.
It was during TennoCon, and I was due. No, it was the night before. You're right. It was the night before.
The night before. Yeah,
it was the night
we got it before TennoCon. It was the night before, and it was like loading it on a different machine because we went into the studio to actually do it, and nothing worked because the hard drive was a little slower on the TennoCon machine, and that created like a crazy race condition going into Deimos and back or something.
But we didn't get the fix until the day of. So while we discovered it the day before, it was during TennoCon that we got the fix. And I remember like Megan was doing her live segment, and I was sitting like on the PC just. Yeah, it was quite.
I was in the debugger on the TennoCon PC, on
Anyway.
Slack with was Mathieu and Owen and just everyone trying to help. And, it was not the kind of excitement you want.
No, I can actually feel myself getting warm with the anxiety from it.
Yeah, you get to go through it every year.
I know. We get to
year.
What will this year bring?
Yeah,
just so long, ladylike hair, and then I worked on Warframe.
Yeah. So we are going to be doing a Gara Prime Access Prime now. So let's get our latest Prime Access into the hands of one lucky Tenno on Twitch. Who's it going to be?
Good luck.
The winner is Astro Noir with a 0 in Astro. Astro Noir, you won the grand prize of Gara Prime Access.
Gara Prime
She
Access.
is all yours if you message us and tell us what platform you're on and how we can hook you up with her. So congrats on the grand prize. You did it.
Be sparkly.
Yeah, she is very sparkly. And, you know, that's kind of it. I don't know if there's anything else.
Там кто на Твиче смотрит, там
I just hope people tune in
Mod
for TennoCon in December. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in December.
July 17th. It's July 17th.
Какой прайм?
2022?
No.
Marketing's gonna hang you, Steve. They're gonna have to undo all this now.
Sorry.
Double the marketing spend to get the date right.
Hope you love your rally and
commit to 2022.
No.
2022.
July 17th, 2021.
July 17th. It'll be fun. It'll be chill. We'll show you some stuff we're working on. Yeah.
Don't miss it.
And until then,
I'm scared, but I am excited about stuff going.
Yeah.
So.
I'm having the stress belches though, which is once a year around June, surprisingly.
Yeah. There you go. All right, community, thank you so much for watching our rare and first, only perhaps last Monday Devstream. It's something that we won't be doing again until after TennoCon, so we'll see you around. We'll have plenty of community stuff up on the forums and other places as well, so we're not going silent. We're just not doing Devstreams until after TennoCon. So you can find us around our usual hangout spots, and we hope your week is great, because the week is just starting, because it's Monday.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
For watching. Bye. Чё, погнали? Погнали Warframe. Нидус будет следующий прайм, да? Нидус. Ну ладно, заставочка Гара. О, это играет в этом лаунчере песню. Прикольно, в лаунчере играет. Погнали. Идем дары лотоса за как минимум заберем. Дары лотосы. Ну это как минимум мы заберем дары лотоса. Это как минимум. Я в ДС кинул скины из-за стрима. О, спасибо, Мойсон. Красавчик. Ух ты. Спасибо, Мейсон. Самогод тебя. Спасибо. Аригато. Где связь? Не, пока не пришло ничего. Не знаю. Третий сезон «Ночной волны» на следующей неделе. Третий сезон «Ночной волны» на следующей неделе. Вот тут.
Nora's got the goods for one lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be? Later.
Later. Ну чё, Глеб Андреевич там есть в игре? Нету. Глеба, ты не в игре разве? Странно. Мейсон тоже не в игре. What? Вы где?
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Да я думаю, за кого поиграть. Лавос. Инарос. Не, ну Савагод топовый вообще. Зефирка. Заку. Гаруда. Вот Гара. Банча. Хильдрон Эш. Эш. Это как сталкер, бля. Хильдрун. Вот этот Хэроу, по-моему, самый классный. Томо Валло. А когда ты успел вкачать? 25-й ранг у тебя? Ё-моё. Красава. Гаус красиво. Мейсон зашел? Не мать, я сейчас ждем. Сейчас я музыку врублю. Ждем оба Жека. Мы дары Лотос. Хикару есть. Хикару 29-й, блин, нифига себе. Почти догоняет Дмитрий Новс.
Tenno, the balance of power.
Жека, привет.
Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Видел нового Варфа? А где Мейсон, ты где? Ну, у меня тут Хикару показывает. Прайм хлам. Ну, да. Так ты в игре или не, непонятно. Мейсон. Жека, как дела? Как там? Давно тебя не видел. Там вот, Жека, завтра Блэквуд. Блэквуд в Тессо. Древние свитки. Систему спутников, новая лока. Чернотопье, там все дела. Будем обязательно тоже стримить. Показали сегодня Devstream был, показали нового Warframe Ярели и личей корпуса. Ну и всего понемногу. Глеб Гаусом играешь? А ну, Мейсон. Ух ты, смотри, новая менюха. Ух ты. Новая менюха, я еще такую не видел. Смотри, как сделали. Завербовать ниндзя, добавить друзья. В смысле завербовать? Завербовать ниндзя, это как? Типа, куда завербовать? Как я должен их вербовать, этих ниндзя? Как этих ниндзя вербовать? Добавить друзья. Смотри, изменили. Добавить друзья. 7 ожиданий, они в сети. Хикару. Профиль. Хикару скин купил делюкс на миражку себе. Нехило. Прикольно. А ну, Астарот есть? Бублик. Мейсон. Мейсон 17 ранг? Ну, ты растешь. Однако. Это шо у тебя такое? Что это такое? Это Савагод такой? Я его не узнал, блин. Но он Toxic Elderly. Что за клан такой? Да, ну ты красавчик, 17 ранг влупил, бля. Это дедушка Прайм. Я уже не помню, как ты называешься. Lightwind. Андрей Зен. Агера. Агера, вот нинтендовский аккаунт есть. 90 дней назад он играл. Я не знаю, у него какая-то... У него глюк с почтой какой-то у Nintendo. Аккаунт его есть, вот он. Никто им не играет. Вот, 90 дней назад, ровно, вот 3 месяца назад. Видите? Никто им не играет. Это он тупо, это у него прикол с почтой его. Но он говорит, что он писал туда поддержку, все дела. Я не знаю, что у него там случилось, блин. Почему оно не функционирует. Дэн Стар даже немножко играл. Даня. Дмитрий Фрейм. Дмитрий Рус, Паладин. Гасип. Коля Николай. Гризелинг, 30 ранг. Гризелинг. Дмитрий Ног заходил вчера на стрим к нам. Он где-то в Ханты-Мансийске там работает. Ага. А где Жека? Хори Даня. Ирвин, 25 ранг. Ваня Ирвин. Кора. Кирито, Кис, Кратос. Кратос 24 ранг. А где Кратос, кстати? Кратос заходил, по-моему, 2 дня назад. С Ариной. Лиса его. Лиса его 26 ранг. Это лимонная тянка. Квешен. Дима. А чё Умбра? Ну ладно, Умбра тоже классно. Вот енот. 25-й Жека. Нарос и Нарос. Нарос Прайм. Ладно, Мейсон уже в пати. Чё? Идем на Дар Лотос. Вот, глиф, реактор орг. Оборона 50-60. Хз. Нет, что-то мне этот Савагод не это. Сейчас я быстро какого-то другого возьму. Хидру.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood.
Погнали, запускать. О, Жека есть. Готовые? Ой, стоять. Стой. А, оно не запустится так. Всё равно. Куда это надо? Стой. Дарлота с обороны. Готовые? Ну, напишите, нажмете. Ага. Вуконг. О, Вуконга покачать. Октавия Прайм. Октавия Прайм. Вуконга покачаю. Ух, какой Вуконг. Красивый какой, классный. Прикольно. Гаус, блин. А чё он такой позе стоит, блин? А, миграция хоста, what the fuck. Я не знаю, миграция хоста. Резкий. Но все есть. Сори, декраша Волгауса.
Минус все.
А чё? Почему? Why? Блин, мне этого.
Bedtime, baby.
Мейсон. Чё? А, ты только ближкой, блин. А у меня есть оружие такое. Ха-ха, это вы не учтили. Не Можно на вылазку пойти. Потом. Ну что еще? Куда мы еще? Вылазку, Дарлотас, релики. Только близко, да. Ну,
да.
Если ты играешь в Хильдрун, то не только близко. Ну вон моему клону пофиг.
Да мне тоже пофиг.
А у тебя какая? А, Гаусс.
Я Гаус.
Октавия Про. Ну, Октавия нормально. Вот еще бы, вот, я думаю, мы рано или поздно выфрамим эту гару. Просто релики надо, у кого есть синдикаты прокачаны. Что это за красная точка? Кронозен. Грифна. Гривна. Нормально. А шо?
Let's go on the offensive.
Опа. Следующий этап.
Mic drop.
Я так и не поинтересовался, что дает этот дар Лотос.
Там глиф и реактор. Глиф этого салата.
А, или это не... Где мы?
Я спустился на нижний этаж просто. Но мне понравился милишка корпуса новая. А видео... Жека видел этого нового Warframe? Как тебе? Как вам вообще новый Warframe? Видели? Ярелли. Ярелли.
Тоже жду.
Да, Октавия, это хорошо, что Октавия.
Та-та-да.
А подожди, а Шагаус, у тебя там третий скилл или четвертый, он там запускает какой-то щит, по-моему, не? Чикса, да. Да, прикольно.
Это второй. Второй скилл, да, он типа дает щит, который еще восстанавливает энергию по приколу.
Нормально.
Прикольно, что-то тут все стараются, бегают, а я чисто бьюсь головой об стену, чтобы накопить себе разогрев.
Покажи этот забавный процесс. Надо Гаусса показать. Давай я тоже Гаусса возьму. Гаусс классный. Тут он подыхает просто. Ну... Четыре Гаусса против Дара. Вот.
Мне бы еще мод-аугмент, который притягивает врагов, когда ты суицидаешься об стену. Когда фраза «убейся об стенку» помогает союзникам.
Убейся об стенку, Гаусс. Где ты валяешься? Это что за чудо пришло такое?
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out
О,
of here.
Глеб всего год дели. Нормально, прикольно. Еще реактор надо забрать. А что с кроной делать? Так, следующий что там у нас? На реактор. Реактор. Хрома. Эмбер. Идем. Ринка. Все думаю, кого брать, не знаю. Алло. Аберона. А чё у меня это? Выбило.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Глеб Андреевич, вы где? Разрыв маха. Это что такое? Нагаус. Нагауса. Идем?
Excellent armaments, operator.
Глеб, специально
Please
для
return
вас мод.
covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Перехват. А, ну это не сложно, вроде бы. Или сложно? Есть? Перехват. Или мне так кажется, или они что-то с графикой подтянули, или что? Или я давно не играл? Или...
We have located the enemy's planetary communication towers. Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly.
Мне выбить на арбитраже адаптацию, потому что... Перехват?
Bedtime, baby.
You have captured a radio tower. This tower is ours now. We have control of all 4 towers.
Огород. Мирашка. Где эта точка? Они умирают от моей крутости. А, да.
Decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
Интересный гаусс. Веселый такой.
Tower online.
Блин, они...
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We are dominating. Keep it up.
Dominating. Это Брама, да? Брама. Нет, не Брама. Это пушка. Грэм.
Уже поздно.
Грэм. Грэм? Или Огрис. Что это за нюкюр? Нюкур Кува? Или обычный нюкюр? Споромет? А, это Китган. Огрис. Китган сделал такой. Угу. Со скином турнамента, да. Там еще давали Настальту. Настальту еще давали. Ух ты. Стальта. И еще, по-моему. Да, это в Epic Games. Я пробовал, тогда устанавливал с Epic Games тоже, да. Может там еще что-то есть сейчас? Если бы они сейчас Гару Прайм давали, если бы мы установили с Epic Games, я бы еще раз переустановил бы в Epic Games. Устанавливаешь Epic Games, дают Гару Прайм. Вот это нормально. Ну, такое уже никогда бы не было.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
Ну нафиг вашу Гару. Нидуса Прайм. Ну да, Нидус. Ну, как раз следующий будет, по идее. Что, вылазку? Will... Нет же. Ой, опять выкинул. А чё она после каждой миссии перекидывает? После каждой миссии. Я не знаю, это какая-то обнова. Они что-то сделали после миссии. Разрыв. Хз. Что? Вылазку гол? Мейсон, зачем ты Гаусу обрезал его 2? Блин, опять переход. И шпионаж 100-й, блин. Спасение. Перехват, блин, хз. Я еще посмотрел и думаю, что это билд. Что мне не нравится уже, как он меня в сердце себя ведет. Райдер, что такое? Как сердце? Ты молодой еще такой. Что с сердцем? Тебе просто выспаться надо, ты чё? Выспаться надо просто себе. Отдыхать надо, каникулы. Ну так после этих экзаменов ОГЕ, всяких ЭГЕ ваших переживаний.
You are going to capture the towers and decode messages.
Кто сзади остается?
Dreamers, let's put these nightmares to sleep.
Сарину Прайм? Лавос.
You have captured a radio tower.
Attack us, and we'll counter.
А у тебя есть лавас? Нифига себе. Антифанат. Okay.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Неплохо.
We have lost control of a tower.
Ой, цешку. А кто на цешке?
Вот у меня нет аугмента на Гаусса, и я стягиваю врагов с помощью лука. А вот будет аугмент, я буду биться головой об стенку и радоваться жизни.
We have control of all 4 towers. Tower lost.
Я сам его куплю. У меня прокачан арбитр Гекс. Ой, не арбитр Гекс, а Перина.
The enemy have captured a tower.
We fought with honor.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Райдер, что делаешь там? Отдыхать надо идти. Вы уже все вы Может, ты переживаешь за то, что тебя там мать ОГЕ то? ОГЕ. Что пересдавать?
Total control. Keep fighting. We decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Саринка тут хорошо заходит тоже.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal. Tower online.
Лавос.
Не надо напрягаться. Надо радоваться.
Да. Правильно. Это не из-за этого. А, это не из-за того, что ты переживаешь. Я думал, что ты переживаешь, что ОГЕ сдаешь. Не из-за ОГЕ. Райдер туда я не знаю. Тогда надо идти проверять сердце. Да, я не знаю, Райдер.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Чем занимаешься там, Райдер? Элитку? Ты в элитке летаешь? Ой, галактика. Влюбился? Райдер, ты не влюбился? Ах, типа сердце болит, что? Да, все возможно.
Tower lost.
Friendly. 7 days. А, 7 days играли?
The enemy have captured a tower.
Доктор Вавас говорит, что в Луне не играть. Лучше не играть много облегчений объектов. Так, а Глеб не жаловался на сердце.
Enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Мы... Резните кто-то.
This tower is ours now.
Хотя.
We have lost control of a tower.
Блин, где? О, полегче. Вот блин. Блин, меня положили. Вот дем.
Enemies, prepare to be hammered in your reproductive organs.
Это мой лич или твой лич?
Taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Это, я не знаю, мой.
Allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Я там авик купил, потом им дальше займусь. Что такое авик? Рапиры. Ну, этот неплохой. Видишь, опять оно перекидывает. Видишь? Что такое авик? А, есть.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about? If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Авианосец. А, 30-го ранга надо. Там 30-й. А то не пускает. У меня в гареме 3 лича, у Аргора Рока там нет. Это мой лич. Фантомас. Вот, смотри. Ой, блин, этого, блин, козла убивали. Как он? Глеб, можно и твой в гарем. У меня мало. Вот он.
Nice helmet. I'll use it to serve dip.
Авианосец прикольный? Ну, посмотрим. Я даже не понял, что авианосец.
This is a rescue mission. Find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
We will put an end to this corpus greed.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Nobody knows.
He is on high alert. The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes. Hurry up. You are out of time. Bypass complete. You may proceed. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
A granite gateway has been opened. It won't last long. Move.
Не понял. А где выход? Твою дивизию, блин. Где она? Где это сам? Где выход, блин? Да ёпона мать, ну. Ой, блин. «300 метров, куда дальше?» Очень странно, блин, я не могу понять, куда идти. Куда-то сюда. И все, и тут закрыто, блин. Я не могу пройти дальше. Что за дичь? Вниз.
For the Lotus.
Все? А, шпионаж еще. Шпионаж. О, а сейчас не выбило. А сейчас не выбило, видишь? Блин, там этот гиена или что это? Или ад?
Возьму-ка я Ивару.
Да, Ивара. Инарос, Октавия, Ивара.
Не, конечно, это можно спидранить Вуконгом, но мне лень.
Грузишься еще? Ну.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Там кот сидит. Там кот сидит. Он тут любит сидеть. Уже куча...
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
Блин. Шпионаж. Я обалдею.
Я на Б.
The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Кара собирает Ивара.
Бомба на Б.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Бля, он жирный.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
From on high, here's the lowdown.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Да, Вуконгом было бы быстрее.
Да, Вуконг. Ой.
Так разве не еще один этап? Или...
Нет, это последний.
А, перехват был первым этапом?
Да. Конец. Скутура это... Айдому аригато.
О, повезло, повезло.
Чем? Чем повезло? Пойду продавать ананасы. Чё, я тут, наверное, офф. Спасибо вам за игру. Да, уже, наверное, все как бы. Все как... Да я не знаю уже. Драгун. Вот такой. Спасибо за игру, Женя. Да, это мем такой. Глеб, спасибо за игру. И Мейсон Вань, спасибо за игру. Спасибо.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Я тоже хочу лич создать.
Пойду лича сделаю. Лича?
Спок ночи.
Да,
Спок ночи.
На связи. Это он только что зашел. Мейсон. Еще песню под конец врубаю и под эту песню закругляем батон. Ну вот оно. Что, народ, Гара Прайм доступ уже есть, и ждем Dogs Days 7 июня. Ты на кон. Пока-пока-пока. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Да, пока-пока-пока. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
sisters, you so wise and true when it's my time to go.
Все, еще раз. Всем до встречи.
So it's into the void, now me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. You so wise and true when it's my time to go. Won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Today we sail on the solar rail, for there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss, then it's fast for the mist, till we're all sleeping in the cold below.
Народ, до встречи, пока. Go of 10 Star available now on Warframe.com.